All right, we'll do a video. I know you guys are gonna ask for it. Plus, I told you I'd record anyways. I got a mess here. Hold on, I don't want to move any parts. So, let me start the video out by saying, you wanna play, you're gonna pay. I promise. You know, things happen. I tore it open because I wanted to make sure there was no damage. When we brought it back, I let it run for a little bit, but it sounded, something inside did not sound okay. We didn't go riding after we cleared water out of the cylinders and got it running out at Mines and Meadows. We just went ahead and let it idle for a little bit, and just to clear any water out of the cylinders so it would start when we got home. Put it on the trailer, loaded it up, cruised home. Got it home. Trying to remember. I washed it, cleaned it out. We did change filter while we were in Pennsylvania. There was no debris in the intake tube, so it sucked nothing in through the intake side, in the insides of the intercooler pipes. Give me a second, I'll get you a flashlight. 100% clean. It would be dirty regardless. There was no water entrance through intake of motor. What had happened was, when we shut it off, so we did not hydrolock it, we caused a bit, geez, everything I own right now I'm wearing is full of oil. So we shut it off so we didn't hydrolock it, but when you shut it off, exhaust pressure stops. Water was above the exhaust, started filling in. What are you gonna do? You're damned if you do, you're damned if you don't. So, an experience of working on engines, building, racing, performance, I shut it off. Bending a rod, causing more damage, poking a hole in a case. You do that, it's a wipeout. It's $4,000 for an engine, long block. Anyways, let's get back on track here. So, tore it all down. Pistons look okay, skirts are okay, jugs are okay, not a single score. So, where did the debris come into? Where did it pass by? I'm gonna check ring gap on CF Moto's design. When we were cranking it with the water in there, it had to have squeaked by the rings, but not too sure. It entered here somewhere, somehow, got in this motor. So we're gonna do some digging, but most definitely it got in here. So basically what happened was main bearings are okay. That's good. Case bearings are okay. Rods, top of the rods are okay. There's no debris, no scoring, no scratching. However, when we pulled it apart, we noticed one rod wouldn't move very well. See there? That is trashed. Give you an idea of what's in this motor. This is all the clay from Mines and Meadows. So clay got in here. I have noticed the way this motor works, it piles it in here, sucks in through here for your oil intake on the pump. Pump wasn't trashed neither. There's no debris in the pump. You know, it's kind of weird. But this was all piled up in here. You probably can see actually on this side. It's all clay. It's all debris. It's all in the case. How the heck it got in there and pumped through? Well, in liquid form, it probably flowed right in like it's nothing. All the water finally got out of there, thinned out. But so we need a crank. I'd say we'd get it machined. You can see the crank's filled with, in the oil passages. But there's a ridge on this crank. Let me show you. Got a pick. I don't know if you can hear that. It trashed the crank. Okay. Could we emercroft that? Probably polish it out. Maybe. But we're talking, we got boost in an engine. Now, if this was just some old beater, old four-wheeler, for instance, polished crank, we would do it if it's our own. But parts are going to be available. When? Don't know. If anybody's got a Z-Force 950HO now. Or if knows of anybody, it's a stamp A. There is 2 different variations for this crankshaft. So look for a crank. Got a couple people we'll call tomorrow, see what we can do. We were supposed to go on a ride Saturday, but as of right now, that's a no-go. That machine ain't going nowhere. No big deal. Like I said, you pay. If you want to play, you're gonna pay. Could we have prevented this if we had a snorkel? Probably. I'm gonna be honest. Could we have prevented this by not going in there? Oh yeah. Did we do it because why not? It'll be fun. Yep. Did we want this to happen? Nope. So that's that, guys. But everything else looks good. That's the only damage. Probably one of the most expensive pieces to damage. I would have rather have screwed up a cylinder and a piston. So look for a crank. Otherwise, we'll see our options of getting this turned. I don't know. I'd have to get them the bearings. The rods are okay. So I'm just rambling on here. I'm tired. It's been a long day. Been up since 4. So look for a crank. Anybody got a crank, you let us know. Other than that, we sent it for you guys. Don't worry. I ain't the end of the Z-Force or the Boost Force. It's just a setback. Just need a part. Call our local dealer tomorrow and they're gonna probably tell us some crazy astronomical number and shipping and blah 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 blah. Better off finding a wrecked one, but everyone's gonna want to sell me the entire engine. We really don't need an entire engine. I mean, I guess if that's what it comes down to, we'll think about it. We'll see. We're gonna try to get some parts rounded up by the weekend. That way it doesn't sit apart too much, because otherwise I'm gonna have to put it in a bin and spray everything down in WD-40. And I'll show you guys how to do that if that's what it comes down to. So, all right. Peace out. Catch y'all on the next one. Like, subscribe, and follow. Polaris coming up next. Got a garden tractor if you guys want to see that. And I guess we got time to work on our Polaris. See ya.